So then guys, just before today's episode of The Ultimate Career does begin, I thought I'd just do a little bit of explaining on why I've re-uploaded this Italian Grand Prix. And in fact, YouTube removed the original video due to inappropriate content. Now, I'm still not 100% sure of why they did it. I think it could be due to the video having tags in the description, although, you know, there's so many people who do it. And I didn't know it was a problem personally, and it was something that YouTube picked up on. But I hold my hands up, and yeah, unfortunately, they did remove the video. So I thought, you know, what can I do? Because I can't just leave that video off YouTube and then carry on with the next round. So this will just be a short race recap. It's only going to be 5 or 6 minutes long. So if you guys have already seen the video, then stick around because it will be something a little bit different. And also, Abu Dhabi will be coming later this week, so I thought it would be a good idea to sort of try and get you guys hyped for that episode. An episode which we can in fact win the World Drivers' Championship, but make sure to leave a like down below to show support for this series. And also some support for this video, seeing as it did get removed. But I hope you guys do enjoy this episode, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care, bye-bye. What is up guys, and welcome to the Monza circuit today. It is the race recap for the Italian Grand Prix of Season 2 of The Ultimate Career. Yes, this is round number 26 of The Ultimate Career itself. It's round number 8 of the 2011 season. And as we take a look at the 2010 race stats just before today's race gets underway, you can see that we took the victory last season. It was in fact a last corner move that saw us beat our championship rival, Mark Webber. He took the pole position, however, and well, let's see what we can do this year in qualifying and see whether we can take pole position. So as the light went green at the end of the pit lane for the first qualifying session at the famous Monza circuit, we managed to get in a very good time on the prime tyres with just 2 minutes and 30 left in the session. That saw us top the timesheets, but Paul di Resta was going to be waving goodbye to the Monza circuit very early on a Saturday afternoon. He could only manage 18th, but we managed to get through the second qualifying session once again on a set of prime tyres. And the Mercedes and Sauber drivers were enduring a difficult Saturday afternoon. All 4 of them were eliminated in Q2. And moving now on to Q3, which was a session of very fine margins, and as we ran wide and nearly into the gravel at the exit of the second Lesmo, that was ultimately what cost us pole position. And although we were only 2/10 off the pole time of Fernando Alonso, we were going to be lining up in 4th position alongside our fellow Brit, Lewis Hamilton. Moving on to the race now, and it was an all-Ferrari front row with ourselves sharing the second row of the grid with Lewis Hamilton in the McLaren, and it was full wet conditions as the rain was pouring down at Monza. In northern Italy was going to be seeing a monsoon this afternoon as we rev up to the 5 red lights, and we are away for the Italian Grand Prix. And it's a very long run down to the first turn at this circuit, and as visibility was going to be very, very difficult going down into the first turn. The Ferrari drivers were definitely going to be having the best of that with no drivers in front of them, but a lot of drivers struggled to make the first 2 chicanes, sorry, the first chicane and the first 2 corners, with Mark Webber making up a position on ourselves, although we did manage to get past him. And then we managed to get past Lewis Hamilton at the start of lap 2, going up his inside, and although we did lock our brakes, the move was enough to move us up into a podium position at the time, at the start of lap 2, and although traction was looking very, very difficult and very hard to come by, we managed to go down the inside of Felipe Massa at the end of lap 4 into the Parabolica corner, which was being taken in 3rd gear in these wet conditions, and the rain was not looking as if it was going to be easing off. And as you can see here, coming across the line, we were just 1.7 seconds behind Fernando Alonso, and on lap 9 we managed to overtake him on the entry into the pit lane. The Ferrari driver was not expecting that, and this was going to be the first of what should be just 2 stops this afternoon. And once again, fitting the full wet tyres, a 4.4 second pit stop saw us rejoin ahead of Fernando Alonso, and now at the start of lap 11, going ahead of Mark Webber and Felipe Massa, who pitted just a lap later. The middle stint of the race was very much going to be about setting fastest lap times, and as you can see, the times were tumbling, and on lap 19 it was time to fit another set of the full wet tyres. And the weather forecasters had predicted that the rain was going to die off towards the end of this Grand Prix. And come lap 20, you could see, come lap 24, you could see that the conditions were definitely improving. And here, getting very out of shape into Ascari and then into the Parabolica corner, we just lose it. And that signalled that although we had a 14.5 second lead over Sebastian Vettel, we weren't going to take any chances and that we were going to come into the pit lane for a set of the intermediate tyres. And rejoining in P5 shouldn't have been too much of an issue because we know that we had the pace on the cars in front. but they pitted on the very next lap, and at the start of lap 26 we retook the lead of the Grand Prix, which we definitely kept towards the end of the race, and we were going to take another victory this season. We won in Turkey, we won in Monaco, and now we've won at Monza, our third victory of the season. And there you can see confirmation that we beat Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso to the victory in this race. Mark Webber was in 4th with, Felipe Massa in 5th. Jaime Alguersuari put in a great performance and took 6th position for the Toro Rosso team. But all that meant for the driver's standings that we took an 18-point lead going into the second to last round of this 2011 season. Fernando Alonso was 33 points behind, and there you can see Red Bull are now a good 36 points ahead of Ferrari at the top of the constructors standings, and it looks as if they were going to be taking glory there, but we took glory today, and I hope you guys did enjoy this race recap, and leave a like down below if you did enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in Abu Dhabi for the penultimate round of the season, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. Take care, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.